Greetings! Happy New Year to everyone. Old Fart Key Wester back here with a little change of direction in my games. I've heard a lot about The Witcher, and I did play a little bit of the demo initially when it first came out and was not impressed, so now I'm going to revisit it and see. So I've heard so much about it. I recently acquired The Witcher 2 and found it kind of interesting, but I've not played much of the game, just the first minute or so of the, well, if you're familiar with the game, you know it has two rather long cutscenes that open it up. And here, let me set my timer here. I forgot to do that. There we are. This first video will probably be rather short. There are two rather extended cutscenes which open up the game and set up your Geralt character to the situation where he is when he starts the game. And I don't think it's a spoiler to say that he starts off the game having lost most of his memories of his abilities, and at least part of the game is apparently his getting back those memories. So let me look at the options first. I want to show you how I'm playing this game. I'm always curious myself what options the LPers are using. I'll just scroll down here. I won't really discuss these, but you can see that it's all set for English and the autosave is activated. High symmetric. I did not invert the mouse. I've never understood why that's an option, though I guess it would work for some people. Video options. Now, I experimented with the resolution and with fraps involved. 1920 by 1080, which is my standard 16:9 resolution for my widescreen monitor, even on these older games, is sometimes a bit difficult. It still causes stuttering, which is aggravated when you're using fraps. So I've decided to go with this, which is a good compromise. It still maintains more or less the same ratio, so the picture shouldn't look too distorted. Also, I've increased the gamma just a little bit. You know, fraps tends to make videos a bit darker than they are. Sometimes it's not an issue, but sometimes it can be. So there are two ways to deal with it. One is to fix it in rendering and uploading the video by brightening it up. The other is to just crank up the gamma just a little bit before you start the game. That way you don't have to deal with all the adjustments in the rendering. Sound options, I've turned down the music and the battle music a bit. Controls, you can look down these if you want to, or pause the video if you want to familiarize yourself with them. I'm sure the tutorials will pop up when I start the game to remind me of these things. Here are your signs and your potions. So apparently the first 5 slots are your signs, and the last 3 are your potions. Standard, inventory, hero, map, journal, and alchemy. Okay. And the camera, well, I don't think I'll be messing too much with the camera. And the object names, well, since it is my first play on it, I'm going to leave them on. F5 is quick load. F9, quick save rather. Quick load F9 is sometimes a problem with fraps because fraps uses F9 as one of its controls, but I've gotten around that by remapping the control in fraps to the letter V, which is not used in most games. So I can toggle V on and off, V as in Victor, on and off to start and stop the video. Here are the other settings so you can get an idea of what they are. And we'll accept these. And then we'll start the first of the 2 cutscenes. Here we go. Let me just turn off this Steam community. And I'll sit back and let you enjoy this opening cutscene, one of 2.
His name was Geralt of Rivia. He was a witcher, a professional monster slayer. An unusual contract to lift the curse that held a monarch's daughter. It was enough to spend the night with the princess, dusk till dawn. If only she were not a deadly beast, a Striga. The traitor responsible for the curse became the bait.
Now, at first, I must admit, I thought it was going to give me control at this point. And I was going to have to kill this beast as a tutorial, but I soon learned otherwise. So let's just sit back and watch Geralt in action. I must admit to being very impressed with the animations for the face and also for the beast. Very detailed, even at this setting.
Though gravely wounded, the Witcher lifted the curse and gained fame. The world changed with the coming of the Great War, the time of the sword and axe, the time of disdain. Geralt of Rivia disappeared, all but forgotten. But that's another story.
And we continue on. Next video will be the start of the actual game with the cutscene that starts the game itself. Thanks for watching. Ulfart Key Wester, signing off for now.